Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha by Omega, and Kingdom of Italy. So in the previous episodes we have conquered Ethiopia, and now we can fully look into our economic situation, which is not good, not gonna lie, but it's gonna get better. That's my hope, and it's the only hope that I actually have, because if I didn't have that hope, there would be no point in playing this campaign. Anyway, before we get more into the economy, there are a couple of points that I would like to mention. First of all, I have went through the decisions, and there's a number of options on the prospect for resources that will give us oil and that will give us aluminum, or aluminium, depending on where you are from. Now, these ones will be pretty good, but they require excavation technology, which is hidden under the industrial tree, or industrial development here, behind construction. Construction is going to be very important for us, but first we need to get the production efficiency cap, growth, and factory output out there so that our armies can actually get some production. Some production. Things are gonna get much faster once we get that 7th, 8th, and 9th research slot, which are what I consider a priority for us now. We also are going to look a bit more into the army group. We're still missing a field marshal. Is that the field marshal for our Mare Nostrum army group? And we are slowly building up our navy. Why do I always go into construction? I will never know. Yeah, it's okay, it's going, it's happening. So once all of these ships are finished, we are going to do a revamp of the navy. I actually think I'm going to do that off cam because it's going to be a lot of playing and figuring out. But I'm going to report on what I did once I start a new episode. I think it might be, end of this episode and start of the next one. The good trait that Italy has is that it keeps getting 0.1 naval experience daily from the very start, so that will allow us to design some new ships that we can incorporate. I would especially like to build some light cruisers, maybe some more capital ships. We're gonna see how we're doing. I haven't really investigated that, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I want. I think we're gonna have to, fight the Mediterranean Navy of French Republic, but again, it's gonna depend on the situation. Furthermore, we're gonna have to start importing a bit more fuel, but I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna do that when we really need to, because we want to save as much of that production as possible. We're almost at the 12th factory. So that is good. We're using 30 for consumer goods. But yeah, again, we're working on autarky. That's going to give us a bit more fuel. We're going to work on expanding the industrial base. And yeah, generally speaking, good things are ahead of us. So let's look into that. And we have an outdated equipment in production. Okay. Did we... well... yeah, let's wait to finish this one, and then we're gonna, roll with it. Now, one more thing that I actually want to mention is that I was looking at some of our divisions, and the division Saletta, if you remember, we have those under the 4th Army here. We have 3 of those and 1 motorized battalion, which, it's pretty good. It has 2 mechanized infantry battalions and 4 motorized. But the division Saletta might be, useful in the future as well, because if you look at their with the division setting, I looked that they have the tankettes. That's pretty good. And they have some motorized artillery and some cavalry. Now, eventually what we could do is add a battalion of light tanks here that would boost our soft attack significantly, and eventually even add heavy artillery. So such a division would then have 65 soft attack. The organization would drop slightly to 13.1, But I think the punch that they have, both soft and hard attack, would make it worth it. Where I can see the downside of this is that we would need to get 50 light tanks for each of them, so that would be 150. Oh, that's doable. That is doable. More field uniforms, that's fine, but what would be probably where we get stuck most is the heavy artillery. Those are gonna be very, very expensive, and we have 0 in storage right now, and I think we're actually not even producing any of those at this point. But again, I can envision these to be our, offensive divisions. We have 3 of those right now, so making them work even better would be good. Regarding the other one, I don't know. We would have to see. We'd have to see. But again, the possibility here was this one? No. What's the name of that type? Motorciata. Okay. Okay, it's this one, right? Oh yeah. So if we added, for example, 2 units of light tanks here, yeah, that would be really good too. And the combat width is only 21. So that leaves... Yeah, and this could be actually really devastating, but that requires quite a lot of tanks here. If we add the heavy artillery... Yeah, organization is awful, but soft attack would get you 100. So definitely these divisions would work well. Now if I remember correctly, the combat width in BlackIce has been changed to 50 and 75 if you're attacking from more than one direction. So aiming for 25 is the best option you get. So something like this would be good. Or we could just go like, wait. If we add in mechanized and... What about this? That would work as well. A bit less soft attack, but way more organization. So I can imagine this working too. It's too early to even plan this, I know. But we need to have some offensive capabilities. Our infantry units are not gonna cut it. They're actually not gonna cut anything. Oh! That's nice. Looking that they're being reinforced by new cannons. Anyway, let's unpause this. Enough talking. I spent a lot of time planning this, trying to figure out all of the ups and downs, and it rarely works the way I think. So we're gonna go towards 4th of July, because I'd like to switch this Breda brain into something more useful, like the BA-65, the subsequent model. And how's the autarky looking? Nicaragua withdraws from League of Nations. Another Latin American nation announced its withdrawal from the League of Nations today, coming so soon after the departure of Guatemala, and has sparked fears of South American exodus. Okay. So far that's not what's gonna happen. Oh, can't we... Oh, we can start deciphering, but... it's not gonna be anytime soon. Okay, what date? 4th? Okay, 4th of July. So that's when we're gonna switch it. We still have fuel for 175 days, which is good. Construction. Okay, we got 12 factories now. Next one's coming when? 5th of November. Wow, it's not going as fast as I imagined it to be, but well, we're gonna do our best. And we have some damaged infrastructure in Somaliland. How's the actual resistance going? Okay, not very well. Not very well. But I'm happy with the production now. Oh, actual recon equipment belongs here. Oh, I forgot to switch you. Well, okay, let's finish one more. I don't have a problem with that. And the horse transports needs to be put, I guess, above cars. That's where they should belong. I don't think I spoke about the changes I've done here. I was considering cancelling the mortars, quite honestly, because we have a lot of them in reserve. But I decided against it because every infantry unit is using like 120 of those. so I don't think that's useful. And we have the mountain in artillery here, which we also have, but eventually this might allow us to start training more units. We're gonna move one of these factories though to something else very, very soon, don't you worry. But from the equipment that we actually have here, the mechanized is probably the most important, then the motorcycle. I'm not entirely sure I want to do the amphibious warfare equipment at this point, because, you know, we have just one little unit that's gonna use that, so it seems like a waste. Honduras withdraws from League of Nations. The League now has to cope with the next severe blow. After Guatemala on the 27th of May and Nicaragua on the 27th of June, Honduras now also declared its withdrawal from the illustrious Circle of Nations on the 10th of July. Asked about the reasons, the Latin American states declared in unison that small nations have nothing good to expect from the League. More plausible seems to be the fact that although previously the concept of collective security remained abstract, with the Abyssinian War and the decision to apply sanctions against Italy, responsibilities for the members of the League of Nations suddenly became very real. For Latin American countries, such responsibilities meant jeopardizing their trade relations in times of economic crisis and their traditional friendship with the Alpine country. It will be interesting to see how countries in similar positions like Chile or Venezuela will react to this development. Okay, so what's the reason why they're leaving? Oh, Spanish state declared war, so the national, or, you know, the Franco War has started in Spain, the National War, or the Civil War. Yeah, the Spanish Civil War. A civil war has erupted in Spain. Several generals seeking to overthrow the current government in Madrid have issued a pronunciamiento, and a large portion of the Spanish armed forces have answered their call to arms. These right-wing nationalist factions have occupied much of Spain, including the overseas territories. Loyalist forces and volunteers have assembled under a left-wing Republican government determined to resist the putsch to their last breath. The battle for Spain has begun. Okay, cool. Let's speed this up to the 23rd of July. I missed time to switch. Okay, and the numbers are getting slightly better. Current field strength is 77%. Italian SCW volunteers. Our sons are flocking to Spain to help the glorious leader Franco defeat the communist swines. So we get volunteer tension limit lowered, extra divisions that can be sent, or an extra division to be precise. So we're getting close to the 23rd actually. And we're gonna look at Spanish state wants to resupply their ships and outports. Sure, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so now we've done what we needed, and we can start working on the respective, respective BA-65, and we have finished 2 technologies, so improved submarine tactics and another artillery research. So as far as the artillery goes, I think we're going to finish with the heavy cannon. Heavy artillery refers to heavy caliber weapons such as cannons and howitzers that are operated by crews which can project munitions far beyond the effective range of personal weapons. Cool, so let's work on that. And the second slot. Actually, can we get... Okay, we have some better submarines. How are we on cruisers? I don't really think we're gonna build carriers at this point. Improved hydrophone and early sonar. Depth charges. Okay, we might want to look into this for our destroyers. I'm gonna prioritize smaller ships like cruisers. Large cruiser. Yeah, an advanced cruiser would be great, but that's way too far. Okay, so you are how much in advance? 2 years. So let's look into the improved hydrophone now. I don't think there's anything else that we really really want. Yeah, this is all ahead of times. Improved fire control system would be good. We have some cannons here. Heavy armor piercing shells. And batteries. Okay, let's go with the improved hydrophone. We're gonna need that for reasons. And we're gonna get the fluorescent lighting next. Actually, did we change the heavy artillery? We didn't. The next one is done on 20th of June, so let's finish that one. Fluorescent lighting has been finished. That is good. So fluorescent lighting. This advancement to the humble light bulb means factories can work longer hours for less energy cost. It says injury cost, but I know what they mean. So now the question is, are we going to go with electric motor hoist or improved machine tools? Improved machine tools are important for more than one reason. The reason number A is that it gives us a huge boost to production efficiency. And the second reason is that I checked that we need this technology for... I think... What's the one that we need it for? Oh, this one. We need it for the industrial triangle, which is really important for us. So this one requires it. We're gonna start with the autarky, then we need these two. So I think we're gonna actually go. I'd like to get the Freon refrigeration though. That lowers the consumer goods factories significantly, and that would give us an extra factory. But this is gonna give us a bigger impact faster. So let's start with that. Let's start with that. Insufficient resources. Yeah, I know. I know. I am well aware. Okay, what was the date for the cannon to finish? 28th. Okay. Okay. Field strength is 78%. We are slowly climbing the ladder. Okay, so you can now be switched to Obice Medium Artillery 2. Looks a bit more professional, doesn't it? The fact that we're producing only 2 per month, not even that, doesn't. Okay, autarky has now been finished. Mussolini is obsessed with autarky, and after the League of Nations sanctions, it is clear that autarky is our only option. The bonuses doesn't seem that great, but they are, trust me. So let's do the industrial base next. It's going to give us an extra steel mill, and then we can work on the infrastructure. And then hopefully we will be either ready for the industrial triangle or something else. I'm going to go with the industrial conversion after we finish the industrial triangle. That's going to give us 4 factories. We're going to turn 2 of those into military factories, and then we're going to finish with increasing the arms production, which is going to give us additional 4 factories in a research slot. So yeah, that seems like a good plan. So let's go with expanding the industrial base. I know we are missing equipment production. With that said, I'm gonna remove one of those. Oh hey, we got machine guns stockpiling now. Yeah, from the mountain artillery. Let's remove one and add... What was that? The mechanized equipment, I think, was one of those things that we need to produce. Yep, and that one we need for... Actually, for the units that I have been speaking about, which are going to be... No, not you. So the other one, the motorizzata, right? Yep, we're missing motorcycles and we're missing motorized infantry. Yep. But it only says 160. Do we have the motorized somewhere else as well? Motorized or mechanized? We have to be using them somewhere in Africa as well, I guess. Some of these are probably using them. I'm gonna search for that off cam later on. So we got issue an ultimatum. The advantage of being a strong power is also that you can achieve your foreign policy goals with diplomatic pressure. So let's put pressure on Nepal. What did Nepal do to you? I don't know. I don't know. And we can look into this situation here. Oh! Okay, so we actually got one division here that is using, or not using, but that could be used for an attack. Where are you?
Formazione.
Why are you located on roads? A garrison unit would be better versed there, so I might want to switch you into a different type of unit because you're using similar equipment. Yeah, I'll have to look into these military units a bit more later on. But what I'm thinking is we're gonna promote General Pintor because he has been commanding these units for quite some time now. If I can find him. Where are you?
Comandi.
General Pintor. Oh, here you are. So promoting you would cost us a bit more, and we're gonna assign a different commander to that army, the 81st Army, Mare Nostrum Army, or part of the Mare Nostrum group. Resistance to occupation, really? Yeah, it's increasing. One thing that I think it is necessary for us to do is do it like this. We need garrisons to get the most equipment right now. Operation upgrades and reinforcements. Yeah, let's do it like that.
Signore.
We need to get this under control. How's the... Yeah, we're seeing some resistance even in other parts. Now we own parts of Kingdom of Yugoslavia. We're owning parts of Greece, which I believe are these two places. Not sure what else is there. Oh, hey! And we can get another... Yep, we're gonna get Francesco Cuccia as an advisor, political advisor, because he lowers consumer goods factories by 1%. And, well, he's giving authoritarian support, but I don't think we got anyone else here that we could consider. You would be nice as well, but I don't really want you to increase that. And you, yeah, let's get you. So that allows us to use 13 factories now. And with the refrigeration down the line, we're gonna get even more. Now I just get a paranoia that... Okay, I stopped these... Oh crap, they have a problem with the airfield. Okay, you guys can move over there. For the sake of it. I noticed that there was an airfield here. Yeah. It's having an issues. So let's just make these things not a priority, but we can fix those pretty quickly. Operation complete never. Okay, it's done. And you as well. So we get rid of it. Okay, dispersed industry 1. That's the first major thing for us. Dispersed industry. By spreading out our industry, we can ensure that it becomes difficult for the enemy to target it in times of war. So max factories in state increased by 10%, but factory output increased by 10%. And factory bomb vulnerability is lowered. So now we could go with dispersed industry 2, but instead I think I'm going to go with the refrigeration, because that one is next in line. So that's going to give us additional boost to... okay, this is taking a bit too much time, so let's focus on the factory. The games of the 11th Olympiad, yes, the 11th. The 11th Olympic Games were recently held in Berlin, Germany. Attended by athletes from 49 different nations across the world, the 1946 Summer Olympics are the first in history to have enjoyed limited live television coverage. Some of the first ones captured by cameras. The Games were a significant propaganda victory for the German regime, which spent lavishly on the event. German athletes saw the most success, winning 33 gold medals. The Americans came in second with 24. 4 of these were won by Jesse Owens, the single most successful athlete of the Games. Nice. So, the Olympic Games happened. I remember learning about those. That was some messed up Olympics, but... well, what can you do? Okay, so I think we can now promote General Pintor. He's actually pretty good. Reconnaissance, mountain defense. Would we rather promote someone else? Yeah, let's promote Vittorio Ambrosio and put him on the role of the commander. I know that is a bit bad, but I think having him above might be better for the factual situation that we have in game, because I like this general. And let's consider that he might be, you know, he likes the troops. He likes the troops. So we finished expanding the industrial base, which gives us an extra steel mill. And I guess the one that we need next is the Autostrade. Now, how long will it take? Oh wait, how long will it take for us to get this research done? So 88 days. And then it's probably going to take, well, about another 110 days. So anything else that we can do here instead of the Autostrade that would help us immediately? So coastal fortifications, nope. Industrial conversion, nope. Okay, we can go by land. That would give us an extra military factory right now. Okay, let's go by land. That's quick. And the extra military factory is going to help. And then we're going to look into the Autostrade. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, good Navy experience. Good Army experience, good Air experience. We're not able to yield any more special forces. Okay, that's fine.
Pronto.
Our marshals could get some extra skills, so I'll have to keep that in mind when we keep stacking the command power. Speed it up. And what are the navies? Actually, the production down there, so I used to call it. Okay. We're building a nice one. Okay, these are interwar capital ships. Cool. These are being worked on and will be done this month. So those are destroyers, right? Yeah. And some cruisers. Cool. Oh, and some capital ships. Well, these ones are aged early. Well, you know, we are doing whatever we can here, so any ship that's, you know, coming out of the factories will be welcome in the end. So refrigeration is being worked on. I can speed it up. Okay, missing equipment production. The Chinese Soviet Republic. Okay. So wait, who's fighting? Chinese Soviet Republic. This one. Oh, here. They declared war on Tibet-Sanma. Yep, an offensive war. Okay. Well, we finished the by land. Transport by land, we get 1 extra military factory in Rome and reduced time penalty for the 2 research. Railway network, railway network, railway network, railway network, and railway network. Okay, and this one gives us an off-map civilian factory, and it gives a bonus to all buildings research speed. Okay, I'm down with that. We're still leagues away from getting something else, so this will be fine. Okay, here we have the motorcycles. It's a motorcycle recon equipment. Is that the one that we wanted, right? Yeah, okay, so now only close air support, medium bomber, and amphibious warfare. Okay, still at 78% field strength, but we're getting there, you know, trust me. Oh, let's look at the war here. Okay, it's... So far it seems indecisive, though... Yeah, this unit is getting encircled. They're gonna be destroyed. Joint industrial policy. Our foreign ministers met today with his counterpart from Latvia. Above all, it was a matter of harmonizing industrial policies between our countries. Okay, we get extra political power, and so does Latvia. So the next person we want to get... Yeah, it's gonna be you. Cesare Maria de Vecchi. Division attack on course. I'm mostly interested in the base stability, support, and vehicle manpower. Even though it's small, it's still pretty good. Yeah, no. You increase the factory output but lower the efficiency cap. Monthly population plus 10%, recruitable population. Okay, resistance to occupation, how bad is it? Hey, it's dropping, okay. Cool. And the compliance slow increasing. Okay, good. Insufficient resources. We got that. Missing equipment production. We got that under control. Impressa Pizza. Pizzarotti, really? I like that name. I like that name. Now you give extra political power there. Damn. So Impressa Pizzarotti. Impressa Pizzarotti was founded in 1910 by Gino Pizzarotti. The company consolidated its position in the construction sector, becoming one of the most important and skilled companies in the country. This came about through the completion of large public and infrastructure works on behalf of both state bodies and the largest private companies in Italy. The company has always targeted ongoing development in the civil works carried out for roads and motorways, civil and military airports, irrigation and hydraulic engineering works, dikes, industrial infrastructure, railway construction, and prison construction work. So we get an off-map civilian factory. And we got, well, it's pretty damn nice bonus. Opini, nothing. Oh, the Reggio Marina would be good. It's 56 days. But let's start with the outer star. We need to be prepared there for whatever comes next. Okay, so the S79 will be ready soon. I'm so still torn between you guys. So Marchetti has been finished. So let's continue with... Oh, we can't. We really can't. Damn. Okay, this side bomber is way ahead of time. Let's go with the medium bomber, I guess. Proni. And we have an outdated equipment in production. Okay, we'll be done on 12th of October, so we're gonna switch you to the new model and we'll be done. Okay, more resistance to occupation. Okay, navies are slow with finishing, that's good. Wait, I forgot to check what. 17th of October, okay. Missing equipment, but I think we're doing... Yeah, we're getting better. Almost at 80% field strength. That is good. Producing some extra machine guns. Yeah, anti-air will be done soon. Cavalry horse equipment we're getting. Garrison maintenance equipment, okay, that's far from ideal, but yeah, the uniforms and infantry equipment is getting better. It was a priority for me from the beginning because we really need to have our divisions equipped. Yeah, the defense and soft attack is slowly increasing, so good, look at that. They have various weapons at their disposal. Okay, so we can now switch you. Wasn't that 17th of October? I thought it was. So, yeah, this is a big change from 143 to 79. It's a completely different... Oh! Oh, we got you twice! Ah, I had no idea. Okay, so I screwed up on that one, but at least we got this one. So we can switch this to something else. Do we want to produce... We should... Close air support. Oh wow, that's aged. What are we researching now? Wait, research. That's a white bomber, so that's not gonna help. We have the... Okay, let's look at the logistics. What will take the most time? I'm pretty sure it might be horse transports. Yeah, they're gonna take a lot of time. Anti-tank 290 days. Garrison equipment 3,143 days. Field uniforms. Mountain warfare. Okay. Cavalry equipment. Okay, mechanized. Definitely mechanized. Based on the need and everything. So mechanized equipment will be... Yeah, we're making 4 per month. So let's go with 1.60 per week. What the hell? Wait, is it this one? It said 3,000, didn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, 303, but it takes 5 more years. Jesus Christ. Okay, now we here really have to choose between these two. Now you're getting political power gain, you're getting war support. I don't think we need... Well, war support would be good, but... population... Factory output... Retention and cap. For some reason I just want to take you... Now we're giving extra dockyard output as well. Division attack. On course. Now let's take you. For some reason I just want to take you. So we'll get you. So it's gonna boost our stability to 98. Which is awesome. So we are looking at extra 20% output, dockyard output of 15%, consumer goods factories lowered by 5%. So we are now looking, yeah, the next factory will be done very soon. things are looking pretty good. Well, pretty good. Hey, and we only need a bit of tungsten now. We're gonna need fuel soon though. How is this going? We're exporting arms deal. Yeah, I never really understood this, so let's see if we can sell. We got some steel. So maybe I could lower this? Yeah, okay, I could lower this. That's gonna give us extra factory. So does that mean the navies are almost done? Yeah, look at that. 5th of December and we're done. I'm happy here. I'm really, really happy. Are we happy? Yes, we are happy. Okay, 40 days till we get suckered out of fuel. So we get the next artillery research done. Heavy artillery. It looks weird, but I guess that's just how it looks. Okay, heavy anti-air guns. So right now we get the simple anti-air, and this would be heavy anti-air. So how does this looks? Oh wow, this one actually gives a huge heart attack. Yeah, but this one requires, and that's an entire detachment, so defense, soft, it even has a soft attack, but I think we might instead just go away with these ones or look into some other technologies. Command tanks are pretty damn nice. I don't think we're using armored cars, are we? At all, but we're using these cars, so any reason why? Okay, more reliability, increased max speed, increased fuel usage though, it's not great. Tanks, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Well, actually, the penalty for this tank is not that bad. 221 days. That's a year. Less than a year. And we could just start producing the better ones. Yeah, breakthroughs, soft attack. Defense is slightly increased. Hard attack is increased. How bad do we need the tankettes? Okay, it's gonna take 595 days to finish these, so I have a feeling that this might be the right way to go. I mean, yeah, we do need artillery and everything, but these just increase attack and everything. Well, these ones are gonna be better. Yeah, everything will take quite some time now. 153 days. Yeah, let's get these tankettes so that later on we can just focus on tanks. Which will actually, damn, good question. Can we get some bonus to this? I don't think so. Fantaria. Yeah, I don't think we have anything here that we would need. Learn from the Ethiopia War. Oh wow, we can actually get that one so fast. Just need the army experience, bonuses for land doctrines, and a research slot. Okay, infantry support and World War I and World War II doctrines. Okay, we might switch to that next. Okay, so that would be support. No, let's do something, you know. Time penalty, but it's useful. It is really useful. Reconnaissance. Do we have any armored cars? Yeah. producing armored cars? Oh. Okay, switch you. I don't think we are. We're just producing the tin cats. Well, considering they're gonna be... Yeah, I'm not gonna complicate this. Considering they're gonna be our... No, I just don't want to be wasteful. 65 days, organization, soft attack. So I could do a couple of these and... Yeah. Let's not be wasteful here. Let's... Yeah, let's do this one first. Yeah, then we're gonna switch it. Anyway, that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We are going to look into the navies very soon. We're gonna have to deal with the fuel situation as well. But look at that, we got 14 factories now. We're gonna get the 15th. We're effectively reducing the consumer goods usage, so things are starting to look very nice. Or at least I'm hopeful that they will look very nice. We could just export aluminum if we wanted to. But yeah, we're actually exporting it. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, thank you for joining me and I'll see you in the next episode.